Hello everyone and welcome back. So I want to address in this video, why would you need to restrict all those other groups? So there is something known as correlation and causation. Correlation in scientific studies means it's hot outside, so people are eating more ice cream and crime is going up. So eating ice cream must be directly related to an increase in crime, right? We all know. We just hear that and we know that's not right. That it's the increased heat means more people are out, which means there's more likely to be crime committed. And because of the heat, people are eating ice cream. There's the same cause, but one doesn't cause the other. There's a different cause. That's a correlation. It means that they happen together, but it's not the cause. Causation means this is directly linked to this. Directly linked. If you take one out, if you take this out, you won't have this. Or you'll have less or whatever. If you take ice cream out of the equation with summer heat and an increase in crime, you still have summer heat and an increase in crime. Period. That means ice cream is not the causation. It's the heat that's the causation, because the heat brings out more people. And it's the increase in people actually that is the causation. More people are out and about for longer hours. That's the causation. Not necessarily even the heat. You actually have an increase during Christmas in the Northern Hemisphere for many of the same reasons. More people are out and about, and so there's an increase in crime. Now, that one has other things also that are part of the causation. More people are buying expensive things, etc. But it gives you the idea. So with EDS, you need to narrow out all of the correlation things. POTS, asthma, those have been proven as being causes of coronavirus being worse in people and higher risk of death and complications. That's already proven because they've had enough studies where they've been able to pull out all the other correlations, and they're left with all these people had POTS, and we had a big enough group of people who had POTS or cardiac conditions. Is actually, they don't say POTS, they say cardiac conditions, which POTS is one of them. They had a big enough group. That's actually why they didn't narrow it down to POTS. They have a big enough group of asthma. That's why they don't narrow it down to specific, or lung conditions, I actually think is what they say, rather than just asthma. I think it's lung conditions. So they're using broad terms as to what they are. And that's because they can narrow out other possible causes. They've taken out the people with EDS, because EDS might be a possible cause. They've not used people who have both lung and cardiac conditions, because it could be one or the other. So to prove that EDS was a cause of a higher risk with coronavirus, you would have to remove any other things that might be a correlation. Any other, maybe GI issues are a cause. But so you couldn't prove one way or the other until you check that out, so you can use them until it's proven as not. So that's why it's so hard, because EDS brings along with it so many other conditions. And so you'd have to remove all those and get a group of people that have nothing but EDS. And many of those people are undiagnosed. I hope that helps you understand correlation, causation, and its effect, especially in this case, on why EDS has not been proven true or false to be a risk factor for coronavirus. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.